I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play their best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Powell and George are out on the wings. And it's Wall in at the point. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Finney-Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Green in at the small forward. So the Clippers win the tip. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Graham.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Now here's Doncic. In the game against Portland, very impressive.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
It's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Leonard can't get it to go. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Got a piece of it. Hardaway with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The pull-up jumper. The second effort. And the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got his second basket on the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Leonard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Powell's shot is off. And Dallas with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Green missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Wall, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. The 3 from Wood. On target from range. Wood's got 6.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
For 3, Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Wall, no good.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Finney Smith. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use helping his teammates find good shots.
Wall finds Powell. Leonard outside. Zubats, screen. Leonard passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Good work there as it goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Leonard against Hardaway. Leonard outside. Fades and shoots. Wood grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And even though Finney Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, BA, but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Now here's Wall. For 3, Powell knocks down the triple.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Doncic passes to Hardaway, and there's the drive. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Powell. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Yeah, put it in Powell's vicinity and he will finish with authority. That's nice.
Outside, Green takes a 3. Powell pulls it in. It's George on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The Mavericks shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Green for 3. Drills it from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Wall with it. Into the lane. Powell right side. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Well, the Clippers shooting 33% in the first quarter. And the big finish by Wall.
Don't allow John Wall to get that kind of space at the rim. The vertical is pure.
Doncic finds Green. He can't hit that time. Ooh, nice D from George.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Wall, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
On the wing, Finney-Smith shoots over George. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. That's good from George.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Now here's Kennard. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Doncic grabs the miss. Pass to Allen. The three is up. The Clippers grab the miss. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Shot clock at 3. Fader on the way. Powell pulls it in. Dallas shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Allen missing again.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Allen again missing.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
No luck on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
And here's Lopez from the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here's Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, Dallas.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
The Clippers shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson with it. He's against Allen. Back to Jackson. Nifty move. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You love Jackson pulling up in the mid-range. Don't take on size at the cup. Get to the in-between game.
The offensive rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Covington's checked in for the Clippers.
Defensive foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his first personal. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. One shot.
That's good from Doncic.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Jackson for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Well, the Mavericks shooting 43% to get this one underway. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
B.A., his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Now here's Batum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
Here's Jackson. Good.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Powell, driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard. And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Batum, the pass to Covington. Covington, a screen on Doncic. Back to Covington. Batum outside, puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Kennard. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Dallas shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Green. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Wall against Doncic. Now Wall. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Rockets in Houston. To the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Wood passes to Kleber. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Covington. And it's blocked by Wood. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Powell, it's good.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Wood outside. Over Morris. And Wood with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Wall. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. The drive by Wood. That one's good for 2. Wood's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So for the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Morris, and it's Paul George in for Covington. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Leonard from the arc. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 7 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Green for 3. Here's Wood. And the layup falls. Wood's got 8 points here in the quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And here's Wall. Leonard passes to Zubac. Now George. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Leonard outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that one's good. Green.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Green for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. Wood misses. The Clippers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Zubac inside. Woods is there. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
The Clippers shooting 40% from the field in this one. Powell passes to Leonard, and the dunk by Leonard.
One of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
And for Dallas, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Kleba's shot is off. The Clippers shooting 56% for the second quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Wall. Kicks it to George. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 12 points.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, two here in the second.
Here's Hardaway. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. Green against Kennard. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And Zubac drops them both. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Well, the Clippers shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. George outside. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Here's Powell. Nails the baby hook.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Now here's Kennard. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got his second basket.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Powell. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Buries it from 3. Kennard's got 6 in the quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And Dallas calls time here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. And here's a look at some numbers for Tim Hardaway.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here's Dallas. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Batum pulls it in.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Morris, a screen on Allen. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. On the wing, Finney-Smith. George defending. Doncic up top. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Powell's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Kennard on the wing. Here's Batum. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Lopez. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. George outside. Here's Morris. From 8 feet away, drops it in. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Doncic passes to Lopez. Allen with it from behind the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Allen. And he makes it on the layup. Allen's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Well, Los Angeles shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Covington's checked in for George.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Here's Jackson. 14 points for him last game against Houston. Morris on the wing. Down low. Here's Kennard. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Jackson against Allen. Jackson with it. He has 6. Here's Batum. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Batum's got 6.
Batum's ability to knock down threes and stretch out that defense, such a vital part of this offense.
Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. No luck on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Now Jackson, an important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Now Batum. Morris down low, second chance effort, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
For the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
Tipped away. For three, Allen sinks the tray. He's got 9. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. Actually, let's switch topics to one I know everybody's been thinking about. Shaq, how would you like to start DJing during the breaks?
Definitely. I'll get my whole setup moved in, but I'll need Kenny's desk too.
See, Ernie, why would you even start this? Why?
You won't be mad once it's popping off in here. Throw your hands in the air. Say Ernie. Hey. Say Ernie. Hey.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebounding. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean fight to get their own. If they can do that, this game's still within reach.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.